Gratitude. How is everyone today? If y'all got my message yesterday, you know that today we're on here for a yoga flow. And I appreciate you so much for showing up today. For yourself, for me, I appreciate you. Gratitude. So I know that a lot of people want to start moving their body first. But in my practice, because we're regulating our nervous system, we're going to start with our mind. We're going to start with our brain. Some of you may know a doctor by the name of Layla Africa. Anybody familiar with Layla Africa? Well, Dr. Africa taught that the brain tastes. The brain is the part of the body that hears. The brain is the part of the body that feels. So the brain ultimately controls our entire experience. So in order to heal the body, and that's whether you want to get your weight right, you want to maybe flatten your stomach, or maybe you want to heal some childhood trauma, it's all going to start with what's going on in your mind. So we're going to work on healing our mind first. If anybody is just now getting in here, if you want to leave me a message, make sure you inbox me. I will not be able to read any messages during the flow. So today we're going to work on creating new pathways in our brain. We're going to start off with a lymphatic massage so that we could clear any built up energy within our neck and our throat and our mind. And then we're going to go into a very short flow just to get ourselves started. And this is something that you could do daily to bring oxygen to your brain, to focus on your thought patterns, to create new ones. I'm going to ask y'all a question. If you had 83 billion people working for you, what would you do? What would you instruct them to do? Because we all have 83 billion neurons in our body, and they're all completing tasks that we have taught them to do since the time that we were born. So these thought processes that you have, that you feel like you're stuck with, these are things that you have trained your brain to do. So what happens when you train those cells to execute things that you actually want done? Like if you want to eat better, or you want to exercise more, or you want to lose weight. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So first, I think my music's about to stop. Let's start with a couple grounding breaths. So if everyone could sit. Actually, first, let me just say this. I got myself some tea. I recommend having some tea when you come to class. And today in particular, because we're going to massage our upper area here, we're going to need a little bit of oil, or whatever your daily skincare regimen is, you can go get that right now. So if you have some oil, a little lotion, because you're going to need that. You want to keep your skin soft while we're doing this massage. I'm going to give y'all a little second to go grab it in case you don't have it. And if you're riding in your car listening, this will still be good for you. And definitely, if you have any questions for me, please send me a message. I will get them, I will read them, and I will go through them. I'm a health and wellness coach. I'm Oshun Day. I also go by Awakened Flower. I do nutrition, exercise. I'm a mother of 6. It's my 42nd summer. I've been on this planet, so definitely inbox me if you have any questions. So you can use just a regular olive oil. It doesn't have to be anything special in particular. But let's start off. Let's just put a couple drops right here by our neck. We're gonna use the most amazing tools that we have, which are our hands. Okay? It's so amazing because our brain, to me, is the most powerful thing that we have, because whatever we think will create how we feel, how we experience life. So we're gonna use our hands to work on our brain, okay? So first I want you to start by right here by your collarbone. I want you to start to press. It's a gentle pressure, and take your hands and just kind of move that energy to your underarms. And when you think of, and breathe deeply while you're doing this. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I'm gonna have to get this thing without some commercials. It's my first time using Alexa. So give this a second, you guys. When you, hold on, that's so distracting. You just want to keep pushing that energy right into your underarms. I try to do this for at least 20 times on both sides, but it depends on how much time you have throughout the day. So you want to move it. And you think about all the things that you use your hands for, right? We use our hands to work. We use our hands to help everyone else around us besides ourselves, right? We support our children, our mothers, our fathers. Like, we use our hands for everyone else besides ourselves. So this is being done with intention, that you're using your hands to heal your body. This is how I avoid, this is why I haven't had to go to the doctors. I keep my lymphatic system clean as possible. Not because I eat perfectly, but because I take time out each night and each day to move that energy from negative thoughts and negative feelings. I take time out to move it from my body. Just keep pressing gently. I don't know if you can feel it, but you should start to feel a little draining effect going to both sides of your underarms. So now we're gonna put a little oil up on our necks. We're gonna start here. And you got lymph nodes all the way up here and across your jaw. If you want, really, you could just put a whole bunch of oil all over your face and neck right now. But you want to take your knuckles like this, and you want to kind of pull back and come down. So now we're opening up that throat, chakra, and just think about all the things that you've never said that you need to say. Things that you think about daily that maybe even keep you up at night. We're gonna release that. We're gonna open up this whole pathway. We're gonna say what we think. We're gonna speak how we feel. All that suppressed anger, suppressed pain, it builds up. And it shows up in the form of fibroids, in the form of cysts. So we're gonna move it out. We're gonna say how we feel, what we're going through. Continue to breathe in deeply as you do this. And out. If we're not gonna take time out to love ourselves like this, how can we expect someone else to? if you feel a pain anywhere, up in here, or, you know, as you come down, it may be a sign that maybe you're a little congested. You might have a cold, or you might have something going on in that area. So I suggest if you do feel it, especially if it's like right here, just work your fingers in there a little extra. Continue to breathe in and out deeply. We're removing so many toxins from our face. So if you deal with acne, if you deal with, there's a lot of things that can get stored in your face. This is a great way to help clear your skin, bring blood and oxygen to your face. So now we're gonna work our way up to our jaw and our smile lines. And it's so, to me, amazing how you can like see in people's faces what they're going through, you know? Like maybe you never had a line here, but you went through so many things, so many disappointments that now we have deep creases here or by our eyes. So we're gonna work on those. So let's take our fist, our knuckles, and we're gonna just pull away like this. Continue to breathe deep. And out. If you're just getting in here, we are doing yoga. We are doing a lymphatic drainage before we get started. This session today is about healing the nervous system, and you heal the nervous system by starting with the brain. So we're just pulling just like this, bringing blood and oxygen to our face and clearing out all that stagnant energy. Whatever it is that we're thinking about, things that may be hurting us or making us feel sad, we're removing those things. So I want you to think of like as if you're literally pulling it out of your body. So we're gonna take our thumbs and we're gonna press up here, because this is where people get lines when they get really disappointed, when they have grief because they lost someone that they love, or something tragic happens. You get these lines here. So we're gonna press up. We're gonna go along the jaw and go back. Again, up and back, right above our cheek, right below our cheekbone. Up. When you bring it up, let me be clear, come right here to the corner of your nose. And then come out. This is such a deep cleansing. Such a deep cleansing. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. As you push your hands back, we're breathing out. In and out. Now let's work our way up here to our foreheads. A little bit more oil. Forehead. We're going to be good and oiled up when we're done. Now we want to take our knuckles and just, you want to like push up. Push up. We're going to bring oxygen and blood flow all to our face. Clear our minds. Our only focus and intention is to slow down our nervous system right now and focus on being present. Breathing in and out. In and out. I'm gonna pull that energy away to the temple, to your temples. Take your thumb and go across your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in. Keep going. Pull that energy down. You guys, you're moving so, I don't know if you guys can feel it, but some of you can already feel it in your face and in your neck. But you want to pull that energy out and away. These are all drainage areas that your body uses. That's why when you get sick, these swell up. These are drainage pathways to remove toxins from your body. So now we're going to take our hands like this. We're just going to push out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Again, make your knuckles like this. Inhale. Exhale, down on the neck. Inhale. Exhale, down the neck. Now, we're going to take all that blood flow and the toxins that are leaving, and we're going to push them right into our armpits. We're just supporting our body, doing what it already does. You should feel this now in your arms. Continue breathing in and out deeply. Let's take another deep breath. Let's place our hands across our heart. Now I want you to forcefully cough. We're going to cough so that we're pushing out all the air in our abdominal. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to force ourselves to cough, closing this release. Let's take a deep breath in. Cough. Another deep breath in. If you haven't felt that yet, do it again. Take a deep breath in. You want to cough. Breathe in. Coughing till all the air leaves your body is the fastest way, one of the fastest ways to bring oxygen straight to your brain. New oxygen all over your face and arms, and anyone who's this far into the practice, most likely you could feel it. Coughing is so important. I make sure I cough every night, because sometimes you got things that you haven't said for the day, you got things that they're in your mind, and this is the best way to release them, is by having a deep cough. So let's go ahead and get onto our mats. I do kinetic yoga, so we're going to do a very simple, this is no extreme stretching today. I'll be doing this 5 days a week. 4 days a week, 4 days. It'll be Monday through Thursday at this hour. And every day we'll be working on a little something different, okay? You get a little sip of tea.
That's cash back. Catching the train to meet my roommates for brunch. Cash back again. Ride share to and from.
I'm going to get ads free though, because this ads thing is blowing me.
To and from your everyday activities with the Blue Cash Preferred Card. Learn more about card.
So we're gonna do just a really simple flow.
Explore-BCC. Terms apply. You can shop during this ad by saying Alexa, add a card.
So let's start by laying back flat on our mats.
The Vistel Pet Hair Eraser Vacuum is your ultimate weapon.
You want to have your feet shoulder length apart, and you want your arms about 1 foot from your body, palms facing up.
To add the Vistel Pet Hair Eraser Vacuum to your cart.
If you deal with anxiety, depression, overthinking, this is one of the best ways to regulate your nervous system. It's by grounding. Laying flat on your back. In kinetic yoga, we call this posture Pepper. So you want to lay flat on your back, feet shoulder length apart, arms 1 foot from your body, palms facing up. And you want to begin to breathe in deep. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale for a count of 5. And exhale for a count of 5. Inhale. Exhale. In Comedic Yoga, Ukepri is the time before creation. So if you imagine, it's before you were even formed, when you're still in water in your mom's womb. That's what this posture represents. Breathe in and out. In a sense, being formless. We want to really focus on our breathing. Breathe in and out. Now I want you to roll onto your side. Start with your left side. Want to place your hands together. Place them under your head like a pillow. Laying on your side, breathing in and out deeply. Breathing in and out. In Comedic Yoga, a lot of the postures are really reflecting the stages in life. So this stage is reflecting that moment when you're in the womb and your embryo phase, when things are just becoming formed. Breathing in and out. As we're forming new thought processes, we're forming a new way of thinking. Breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Deep breath in and out. On our next inhale, we're going to come up. We're going to switch, and this time we're going to lay on our right side. Knees together, feet together, hands together, curled up in fetus posture, breathing in and out. When you breathe in through your nose, make sure your mouth is closed, and when you breathe out, make sure you put your lips together like you're cooling tea. Breathe in and out. In, out. In, out. Breathe in again. Out. On the next deep inhale, I want you to raise your left arm in the air. Breathe in. Opening up that chest wide. Hold at the top. Breathe out. As you slowly bring that hand down onto the mat, pushing yourself up into a seated posture. You can either do a half lotus or a full lotus, and that's when you bring your foot, your heel by your waist, placing your wrist on your knees, back up straight. Take another deep breath in and out. And just so you guys know, that whole massage we did for our face, you could do that while you're laying on your back in bed. And it feels even better to me. Like, I love doing that while I'm still in bed, so I keep my oils right on my headboard. And you can always add a little lavender, whatever scent that you love to smell. And that's just an additional way to be more intentional with your time and how you care for yourself. Just take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. And out. Another breath in. And out. Hopefully at this time you feel more peaceful, you feel more relaxed. By working on both sides of our body, we have brought more balance to our mind, to our emotions, to our nervous system. This is how you regulate. When you're upset, when you have anxiety, when the world feels like it's closing in on you, this is how you balance yourself out. So now we're going to take our hands, take a deep breath in, raise our arms up, palms together, what we call Sema. Exhale as we come down. Bring your hands to your heart space. May today bring you your voice. May you listen to how you feel, how your body feels. Not necessarily to all your thoughts, because sometimes our thoughts can just overwhelm us. But when your body is aching, if you eat something and your stomach gets upset, may we pay attention to that inner voice that's telling us that it's ready for change. Our nervous system working to let us know that it needs support. May we listen and be in harmony with that voice and bring ourselves healing. Let's take a deep breath in and release. So, if you've been here this long, I want to thank you. I'm not sure if people join, but once again, I'm Oshun Day, also known as Awakened Flower. If you have any questions, I'm a mom. I have 6 children. I do health, wellness, everything in that realm. Nervous system regulation, that's at the top of my list, because I know that in order to heal the body, you must first heal the mind. So, like I said, I will not be able to read the comments on here, but if you want to reach out to me, definitely inbox me, send me a message, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining. And if there's any areas of your body that you want to focus on, maybe for this week coming up or next week, definitely drop a message, let me know. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your day.